Okay, so this is what if Naruto was a fox sage. Whew. This is fun. So he has basic sage mode abilities, but heightened, and he can summon fox tails, and he can also summon fireballs. So he can do he can wave around his body and have 20 fireballs around him and just shoot them. And he has the black orbs with his tails though. So he can turn them into blades or anything basically that he wants. Okay, let's get to the story. So when he gets born, Minato reverse summons him on his deathbed to Naruto. And so right in front of the Great Fox season, they have healing abilities that can make Minato survive, but Minato doesn't want to go back to the village because when he does the soul thing, the foxes has the ability to heal him back, but it takes them a bit. And so he doesn't go back to the village. He wants to know that he's dead. And so he's the apprentice to the queen. And she's the basic over all the foxes. And so Naruto trains Minato on Naruto perfect fox sage mode. In a 10-year thing. And then Minato contacts Jiraiya and stuff and tells him about everything. And Jiraiya understands. And so Minato stays there, and Jiraiya takes him to the Raikage's village. That he's the son of Minato's, and Minato's last request was for you to train him on a side jutsu. And the Raikage says, of course. Minato could have killed me, but he didn't. And so I will help out his son. And so Naruto learns 1.5 lightning cloak, so it surrounds him, and so he just goes full speed. He can go full speed at Minato, he can go full speed at his opponent, and he can also do lariats. But his lariat is he can use some of the QB because he meditates, so he can QB's one to give him some chakra, and he just takes the chakra and then does a lariat, and it's pretty powerful. And so then Naruto learns that for 2 years, gets it to 1.5, and then for the last few months he gets his summonings with the foxes and stuff. So he has all the foxes summonings, and Naruto also mastered it, so he does a fox kumite, and when he goes full sage, his body looks like that. Oh, and Minato mastered the good side of the Nine Tails too. So that happens. And so when Naruto finds out about he has to go to a team, and so he does all that. He enters in the last month and does everything, and the fox doesn't disturb his chakra or anything. So he has perfect chakra control because you have to become a sage. So he has perfect chakra. He has a bunch of chakra, so he has everything needs to, and he has to be part Hyuga, so he's 25%. I'll get that from Kushina, and so he has the Byakugan, and so he can perfect that into a Fox Sage mode, which is overpowered. It's like the best Sage mode in my opinion, and so when he absolutely needs it, he turns into the 1000, the Great Fox Sage, which is, oh my god. And then Minato says that Minato has Naruto summon him too if he needs it, but it's like Minato just dressed up in like a thing, like an Ambu mask and stuff, and like it's like stuff from the junkyard stuff, like it's random Ambu stuff. And so Naruto says, okay, father, and okay, Great Fox Sage. And then Naruto gets ready for, when he does the Zabuza thing, he just goes full power. And when Sasuke awakens his Sharingan, he goes full power, just bodies Haku. And just like when he sees Haku go across, he speed blitzes in the air, grabs her, and just slams her into the ground, shattering the ice mirrors, and like he's enraged. So the QB starts to form around him, and then it's a Cubura around it too, and then he fight, like he goes up in the air, and then he does Fox Siege mode, telling sword attack. So he uses his tails as blades and starts just dashing at it, and just keep on slicing and dicing Haku, and Haku's dead at this point. He sets us off Haku's head, and then bringing it up in the air, and then Sakura and Kakashi can hear him roar and see that Naruto cut off his head. So Zabuza is like, this kid is troublesome. So then Kakashi kills Zabuza, and when he finds Gato, and Naruto says, I got this. And Naruto just starts using his tail slicing and dicing, and then he does this one attack. He says, speeding rush, Fox sword attack. And it's just in like 1 second, you can barely see, just a blur. You see all of Gato's men dead on the ground. And then Naruto's holding Gato, and Gato says, hey kid, I'll give you a lot of money. And Naruto says, a lot of money, huh? And then Gato says, yeah, I'll give you tons, I'll make you rich. And Naruto says, okay, give all your money to the Hidden Leaf. And then Naruto signs a contract and stuff. But Gato didn't really read it. It says, give Naruto Uzumaki all of your money. And then Gato signs it. Then Naruto says, you fool. And then cuts his head off. Naruto says, that guy's really stupid, eh? And Kakashi and them say, Naruto, you're rich. And Naruto's like, I'm gonna give it all to the Hidden Leaf. And so then he signs this thing with Hiruzen, saying that all of my money that was formerly Gato's is now to the Hidden Leaf's bank thing. And so the feudal lord is like, yeah, let's go. Because the Hidden Leaf went from like prospering to, oh my god, Gato was like a millionaire. He was the richest person in the world, and that all that money just went to the Hidden Leaf. Come on now, bro, that's tons of money. And so Naruto is going into the training exams. People hear about the kid that turned the Hidden Leaf into, rich. And so now they can, like the Hidden Leaf can afford ninja supplies and everything. Like, enough stuff to, you never know. And like, so Naruto, when, he makes shadow clones and he just, finds people and knocks them out. And so Naruto just says, sorry, and takes the scrolls. And Naruto, these, like, his clones poof. And Naruto says, hey guys, I'm back. And I mean, hey guys, I got the scrolls. And so, Naruto, they say, alright, and so Naruto makes 3 foxes, and then Naruto says, use your chakra to make you stick onto them because they're special types of running foxes, so they can go extremely fast at like 100 miles per hour. And so he gets there in no time, and Orochimaru's is like on his tail. But then Orochimaru sees these 3 big, like, you don't understand, they're huge one-tailed foxes. It's like as big as Shukaku, just running through the trees. And Orochimaru's like, how about I not? And Orochimaru tests the fox's power by doing a snake. And they just all shoot blue fireball jutsu at it, decimating the snake. And then they get there before Gaara. And Gaara just sees them and says, I will get them. Oh, and when Kankuro goes into Konohamaru and stuff, Naruto just grabs Konohamaru, like, so he body flickers to Kankuro and grabs him by the throat, holding him in the air, and just throws him into the ground. And then Kankuro's like, ha, this kid's good. Tomorrow's like, Naruto is a Maki. He's pretty cute. And yes, guys, I'm finally doing a X, like a thing, romance. It's Naruto X Temari. I'ma say Shikamaru dies. No, I'm not gonna do that to Shikamaru. I'm gonna set him up with Tintin or somebody. Yeah. Yeah, Tintin. Rock Lee will have to find somebody else. He'll have, like, Hinata. Yeah, he'll have Hinata. And so, Naruto and Temari, he says, hey, what's your name? When Gaara asks what's her name, then Naruto asks what Temari's name is, she said, Temari. And then Naruto says, maybe after the tuning exams, would you like to go out to eat? And she says, totally. And so they basically hit it off, and Gaara's like, come on, Temari. Come on, Kankuro. You stupid. Stop ruining our village good name, Kankuro. And then back to the story. Naruto gets there and beating Minato's time and stuff. And so then it's the preliminaries. Think about that is oh, I forgot. He does the Kakashi thing that Naruto just goes full strength with Sasuke and just beats up Kakashi. Naruto is like a Jonin level ninja power, but he's not the smartest. He's still a goofball and stuff. Oh, and he also learns the wrestling god. And with Sage Mode, he turns into an S rank. Full Sage Mode and Kibi it's a S plus rank. And so, oh, sorry. And so Naruto, when he fights Kiba, Kiba does his finger thing. Naruto dodges and says, Kiba, I'll show you 25% of my power. And then he turns on his Byakugan too. And when Kiba says, no, you're not, and then Naruto does 120 palms rotation. It says, what's, and Neji it says, what's that? And so it's like Naruto doing a spinning motion and like hitting Kiba's chakra points in like the air. And so it's too fast for anybody to comprehend. And so it just knocks Kiba down. Kiba's drained. He doesn't have any chakra. And so then Naruto knocks Kiba out by doing a big boot to his face, knocking Kiba out. And then Kiba's like, ah. And then everything happens the same, but when Neji tries to get that finishing blow on Naruto turns on his Byakugan, body flickers. And then he strikes one of Neji's main chakra points and says, don't touch her anymore. And then Temari's like, and he's breathed. Oh, he's, man, my dreams and doors like, snap out of it, Temari. And then that happens, and then Gaara gets ready to just fight Rock Lee. But when Gaara does the sand coffin, Naruto interferes, and when Gaara does the sand coffin, he used some of Kurama, and then Naruto does blue fireball jutsu, and it just explodes the sand up, and then does Earth style, Earth dome, and then it seals off Gaara and says, are you okay, Rock Lee? Because Rock Lee's legs were about to be off. Rock Lee says, yeah, I'm alright, Naruto. And then that's what happens. And Gaara says, what did you say from Naruto Uzumaki? And Naruto says, I will not let you hurt my comrades. That's my ninja. That's my ninja way. Gaara's like, Mother wants you. Naruto's like, I don't care who your mother is. All I know is I will never let you hurt my comrades. And that's what's happening here. And so, for the month training, I'm just going over the month training. Same thing happens with Sasuke, but Sasuke has his 3 Tomoe this time to make him catch up with Naruto. And so Naruto learns the flying Raijin, and he has the summoning with the toads, and it's much easier. And so Jiraiya just helps him out more with his taijutsu, getting him to stage to 2.0 of his lightning thing, and that's like his full power, and it like nobody would see him. And then with his flame Raijin, oh my god, that would be too much. Like, oh my god. And so I'm gonna just say the matches. No, it's basically the same, yeah. But I would say Sakura would beat what's her face, Ino. And so we're gonna kick out Rock Lee. Well, Rock Lee's out no matter what. We're gonna have yeah, I'll figure it out for the next video. Okay. And so Sakura goes with Axley. So she goes with Kurenai and Anko. So she knows Genjutsu. She has the snakes, but she also does the slugs and the end with Tsunade and stuff to get even more stronger. So she can do Anko's snake thing, and she's going to be able to have Tsunade's taijutsu with her fist. So, yeah, Sakura would be pretty strong. Okay, bye guys. Hope you like it.